Hi, I'm Ashwini, back again with a very deep subject that touches everybody at least once in life death. I have here with me Mr. Todd Vickers, who is from Santa Cruz, California. Todd has authored three books: The Paradox of Self Realization, Truth Like Fire, and his latest release, The Relevance of Kabir. Hi, Todd.
Hi, Ashwini. Pleasure to be here with you.
Pleasure is mine. So, death. Nobody has come back from the dead and said what it feels like. Yet, just the experience of losing somebody that we love, is a teaching in itself. That's what I read in your book. So, what are your observations about that?
Facing a heartbreak concerning death, we really realize values that are often hidden in our workaday life. Death debases pettiness. It makes us more conscious. I met death before my 10th birthday when my 19-year-old sister was killed in an accident. One of the things that became clear to me is, in the midst of loss, so many of our expectations that seem so important in the workaday world, they just evaporate. They don't mean anything. For example, a loving parent may feel angry at a teenager for being disobedient, but the importance of that issue would evaporate if the parent was faced with the prospect of that child dying. In a painful way, death can show us that people don't exist to play any role we assign, and this lesson holds true with family, friends, and lovers. I suggest we question what we value in our affections so we don't spend time exchanging treasure for stones. We might take for granted a beautiful affection because it possesses little or nothing useful beyond it. But let's not dismiss affection for its own sake. We judge means according to achieved results, but we can't judge affections the same way. After a death, do we grieve losing the person or losing their cooking? The fact that they did the dishes or made coffee for us in the morning. For me, it's the person. And since affection possesses intrinsic value, let's take a moment while we can and look into those things that we value so much. I want you to just imagine for a moment that you stumbled across Aladdin's lamp and the genie pops out and invites you to make your wishes. Distinguishing between what is merely useful and something that is an end becomes very important at that time. Because, you can wish for money or power or prestige or long life, and these things are useful, but you can also have all those things and be miserable. What are the things that make life worth living? And if you want all those things, money, prestige, free time, so you can give yourself to these people you love, well, maybe you don't need Aladdin's lamp to do that. Maybe they're around you right now. Many things can slip through our fingers while we're busy doing things that are useful. If we take the distinction between something intrinsically valuable and something useful, even though they sometimes overlap, making that distinction can be made even more clear. If we consider people on a journey to see a rare meteor shower, for those people who go for the experience itself and nothing else, they view the event as an end unto itself. An astronomer who attends the same event may value the experience as a beautiful end and also as a livelihood, as part of his job. So it's also useful. Then a photographer, they might be attending the event and simply see the celestial phenomena as just a way to make money and sell their services. We miss intimate values if we unconsciously judge according to goals that may themselves be only useful. If we value relationships because they bring us prestige, money, security, power, then we mistake good circumstances for love. But these things might exist excluding affection. Using relationships as a means involves prediction of the future. How often do we see these predictions fail? Even if we attain our goals, they may not yield the satisfaction we imagined. We can venture beyond the limits imposed by ideas of usefulness. We can love beyond the constraints we previously imposed according to questionable beliefs. If love is something you value because it makes life worth living, then embrace and enjoy those nearby while you can.
That's a great takeaway, Todd. And I believe a lot of people will understand the value of the present, the moment, not spend time with their loved ones, and in the face of death, we all repent. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. To know more information about Vivriti, log on to www.vivriti.org. Thank you for watching.